Hey man. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let's talk about something nobody warns you about. Getting over someone you were never actually with. No relationship. No breakup. No closure. But somehow, it still hurts like hell. You replay every message, every moment, every almost. You imagine what could have happened because you felt something real. Even if reality never matched your feelings. And that's what makes it even harder, right? There's no fight, no goodbye, nothing to point to. So people assume you're fine. But you're not. And I get it, because I've been there. So tonight, no noise, no distractions. Just you and me. Let's figure out how to let go of someone you never really had. 1. You didn't fall for them. You fell for the idea of them. Here's the first truth. You didn't fall in love with who they truly were. You fell in love with how they made you feel. With the quick replies. With the smile they gave you. With those little moments that kept you hoping. In your head, you built a version of them. Not the real them. But the version you wanted them to be. And that version cared about you, chose you, valued you. But real love doesn't exist in potential. It exists in actions. And if they weren't showing up, if they weren't making you feel seen or important, that wasn't love. It was a dream. And it's okay. We all do it. But moving on starts with separating who they were from who you created in your mind. 2. They gave you crumbs, and you called it connection. Let's be honest. They didn't give you much. But you took every tiny sign, a like, a compliment, a smile, and turned it into hope. You waited for them. You overanalyzed everything. You invested energy into someone who never really invested back. And that's not on them. That's on you, because deep down, you knew they weren't showing up. But when you're emotionally starving, even the smallest crumbs feel like love. Stop chasing half attention. Stop turning inconsistencies into excuses. You're not imagining things. You just wanted something real so badly that you settled for almost. Next time, wait for someone who gives you more than leftovers. 3. You were available. They weren't. This part stings, but here it is. You showed up. They didn't. Maybe they liked the attention. Maybe they flirted when they were lonely. Maybe they had no idea how deep you felt. But they were never fully in. You kept hoping one day they'd finally see you. But that day never came. And every time they pulled away, you felt it like a punch in the chest. That imbalance messes with you. Makes you question your worth. Makes you wonder what you did wrong. But hear me clearly. You were enough. They just weren't capable of giving what you were ready to give. Stop waiting for someone who was never meant to stay. 4. Closure isn't something they give you. It's something you claim. You think if they just explained themselves, you'd finally move on. If they apologized, you'd be okay. But that's a trap. Closure doesn't come from them. Closure comes from deciding you've had enough. You don't need their explanation. You don't need their sorry. You don't need their clarity. Their silence is your clarity. You close the chapter when you stop rereading the same pages. Your peace begins the moment you stop chasing answers they'll never give. 5. You'll miss them. But one day, it won't hurt anymore. Some days a song, a place, or a memory will hit you out of nowhere. You'll wonder if they ever think of you. You'll feel that old ache return. That's normal. Healing isn't a straight line. Just don't go backward. Don't text them. Don't reopen a wound that's finally closing. Breathe. Return to yourself. Remember, just because it didn't work with them, doesn't mean it won't work with someone better. The love you gave, quiet, genuine, real, will come back to you in the right person. 6. You're already healing. If you made it this far, that means something. This wasn't about forgetting them. It was about remembering you. You don't need their love to feel whole. You're building yourself again. You're gaining clarity. And your future is bigger than one person who couldn't choose you. Same time tomorrow. I'll be here. And we'll get better, together.